Hi, I'm James Caan, Chief Executive of Hamilton Bradshaw, but you probably know me as the panellist on Dragon's Den. If you're starting out a business and it looks small, it feels small, and you project it to be small, it will always be small, and I think people will perceive that. So I think when I started out, the image factor was really quite important. Having the right location, the right address, the right brand. I could have set up the business as James Caan Associates. The problem was when you're starting out and you call, "Hi, I'm James Caan from James Caan Associates," you know there's only one of you. And therefore, if you say, "Hello, I'm James Caan from Alexander Mann," at least now this sounds like there's two of us. Typically, banks don't like backing start-up businesses. Even private equity firms do find it quite high risk in backing a startup. So, yes, there are angel networks and a variety of different places you can go, but generally speaking, the most conventional method has always been family and friends. What I would say is if you're going to family and friends, the first thing please always do is test your idea with people other than family and friends. Don't just rely on your family to tell you how great you are and how fantastic your product is. The opinion that counts the most is the opinion that's given by somebody who's actually going to pay you for it. I will come up with an idea and I want to tell as many people as I possibly can about the idea. I generally have absolutely no fear of somebody stealing my idea. And the reason why it really doesn't bother me is because, as far as I'm concerned, if it was that easy to replicate, it isn't worth doing. Because at some point, it's going to be ripped off, probably when you've lost too much money. If anything can be done that easily, then I'm not sure to what extent there really is a problem out there. Secondly, I believe very passionately that building a successful business is not the idea. It is about you, your passion, your drive, your belief, your confidence, your tenacity, your determination, not an idea that you spent 10 minutes describing to somebody in the pub who you now believe is going to go out on the back of nothing and be more successful than you. I'm not sure that's reality. I think setting up a business in a recession is clearly very, very challenging. There's no question about that. But I think the question I would always say is imagine if you can make it in a recession, what would you be like if the market was flying? So, I think the prize of getting it right is huge. I also believe that building a business in a recession really teaches you the dynamics of business. Because to be frank, one swallow doesn't make a summer. Just because it's all going great doesn't make you a great business person. So actually, I think there's no harm in starting a business in a recession because it will certainly make you into the entrepreneur that you probably always wanted to be. Success is not easy. So whether you have the DNA or not, just because you might believe you have the DNA, it doesn't make it any easier. You still have to work bloody hard, you have to be very focused, very committed, and you have to be prepared to take risks. Is that in DNA? I'm not sure. But what I do know is it's about you and it's about what you're prepared to do in order to be successful. You only get out of it what you put in. I hope some of those ideas and tips were very useful. I've certainly enjoyed chatting to you, and I hope you every success in your ventures and your ambition and drive to become successful. This is James Caan signing out.